Well, I believe it's time for a little round of better, worse, more, or less. We do this. We all size ourselves up against each other. We may be like, I have a better broadcasting voice than Virginia does.
Oh, yeah?
That may be a thought.
Well, both of you have a better broadcasting voice than me. So take it.
Yeah, so take it. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to roll the dice here. We've had all kinds of different pairings so far. Dennys has given his take on me. Virginia has given her sizing up against the Bird. Dennys in the Bird, Virginia in Suits. And last week it was Suits grilling me. He was giving his thoughts on how he sized himself up against me.
Yeah, I don't know if I've had to grill anybody yet.
No, you haven't. And I haven't either. You and I are the ones that haven't been chosen.
I've not grilled one person.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Right now we're letting the dice decide who is doing it. It's a numerical thing here.
Let the fates be your mates.
Mm-hmm.
May the something be in your favor? What is it?
May the odds.
May the odds always be in your favor.
Hunger Games.
Kev, she's putting that grandma old person lotion on again. Now the whole room's going to smell like old people.
I'm dry. What do you want from me?
Virginia's dry.
Mama's always dry.
Yeah.
Gotta lube this old dog up. I'm gonna get all slick and come over there and hug you.
So hot. Lube the old dog up. All right, let's see who this is. It's going in numerical order. I go number 1, Virginia 2, Jaybird 3, Dennys 4, Suits 5. First die is me.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, and I'm going to be sizing myself up against Dennys.
Oh,
Get him.
Uncomfortable.
Make it hurt, coach.
Okie dokie. All right.
By the way, just so you know, the way to really make Denny squirm and uncomfortable, give him a genuine, sincere compliment. He cannot take it.
It's tough for him.
My
Yeah.
God, he squirms like a fish out of water. Oh, it's fun to watch.
Okay. I feel like what I need to do here, I don't know if I can, ask the questions and then, so do you guys mind? I mean, there's some questions that's on the prep that you can go from, or you can just ask whatever. There's 5 total that I need to do here where I size up how I genuinely view myself against Dennys. So I'm going to have you guys ask up here. I'm going, he laid up. He has himself easy questions.
Pulling up the prep. I will be ready by tomorrow.
Okay.
Hey, what page is it on? I'm on page 8.
Okay, it's on page 89.
Yes. We got a lot of stuff here to do. Okay, so you guys asked me the questions, 5 total here, on what I genuinely think of myself compared to Dennys here. Okay, go ahead. Question number 1, what you guys got?
Kevin, do you think you are better or worse looking than Dennys?
Oh, I don't know.
Look at him.
Look at both of them. Denny's clean shaven. Kevin's got the beard.
Denny's got youth.
Kevin's old.
Yeah, he does.
Not much youth.
Yeah.
I'm not that much younger than you cats.
But Denny's does not have murderous eyes. Kevin does.
True.
But Kevin has a strong chin.
Why are we talking?
Oh, sorry.
You guys doing all the work for me. Thank you very much. I don't even have
Don't
to
let
answer.
him off the hook.
Yeah. Everything Jaybird said. I think, are you talking, if you're talking about face, I think Dennys has a better face than I do. So I think
But you think your body's better.
yes, I do.
Damn, what's wrong with
Yes.
Denny's body, coach?
I think his body's fine, but I think that I would hope, I put a little bit more time and effort into mine.
Prove it.
What does Denny's need to work on, in your opinion?
Nothing. I think he's perfect the way he is. I'm just trying to say, who is. I think Dennys has a better face, a more attractive face. He's got great hair.
Who's got better calf muscles?
Oh!
Yeah, Denny's would on that.
I don't
Anybody
know. Mine are
does.
pretty pale.
Oh, yeah.
Denny's does have pale.
But he's got at least some meat
He
on that
does.
bone.
Look
Yeah,
at
if he
that.
just got a little sun on it, that'd be easier for him.
Look at that. Look at that thing.
Yeah, it looks good.
Look at my
Nice.
Duffy's getting a
Have
wing.
you ever been outside?
He has better calves, yeah.
He was out when he was 11.
It's been 6 or 7 years.
Yeah. Dennys, if you just had to say, okay, I'm going to take, both of you and try to whip you into male model status, Dennys would be an easier project.
And that hair, though.
That's all I'm saying. The hair is magnificent.
It's pretty wild these days. I don't
Yeah.
quite know where it's going yet. I'm kind of letting it get long. I'm in my second messy phase.
Kevin does got a better pooper than you.
He's got that shelf booty.
He does. He's got that pumpkin booty. So topical right now.
Rest things on it.
He is an ass man.
He is.
Yes,
We've established this.
Yeah, no doubt I am.
He knows what he likes.
Yeah. Okay, second question from me, comparing myself to Denny's. What do I really think if I size myself up against Denny's?
I know it's a common one to ask, but do you think you're smarter than him? Who is more smarter just overall in life?
Who is more smarter? Not the guy asking the questions.
I wasn't ready for this. Couldn't find the
I
question.
pointed at him. I'm like, it's your turn. And a look of fear.
That is one of the best moments of today's show. Who is more smarter?
I'm not here to be the educational, or I'm here for the
What?
the peacocking. All right, Kevin, who's smarter? You, or Denny's, or me, or this floor?
Yeah, I think Denny's a little bit because he's amazing with the tech. He does have a broad swath of knowledge, and I think Denny's does take me on that. So, but I think Denny's and I right there. I think we're on our. You know, I delve more into history and theology and things of that nature. So, but Denny's edges me out in general intelligence.
I think he knows a little bit about a lot.
He does. Absolutely. He's amazing. He's a very fantastic
He
conversationalist.
really is. The other thing I
Yes.
love about Denny's, just the guy is
Get out of
able
here.
to.
I know what he's doing. Get out of here.
Yeah.
He hates this so much.
I love that he's squirming, though. Yeah. Okay, question number 3 for me. I got 3 more here. Sizing myself up against Denny's. Better, worse, more or less.
Kevin, are you more or less honest than Denny's? Okay. Let's get into it.
I'm going to say I'm a tad more honest than Denny's. I think Denny's is very honest. I don't know him to be a fibber by any means. So I don't know the whole repertoire, but I would just say I would give myself a slight edge. Slight edge. And
Interesting.
that's my own perception. It may be completely wrong.
The
But.
thing that sucks about this bit is you have to just sit back and take it. I'm
do.
Italian. I want to just like keep. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, you want to fight, don't you? You'd be like, no, you're not more honest than I am. What are you talking
Sit
about?
back and take it.
Oh yeah,
It's
you
tough,
do.
man.
Oh yeah, when you're in Denny's seat over there, I've had this a couple times. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I'm just letting you know I ain't gonna be that quiet.
Okay. 2 more questions here. What's question number 4?
Who's going to hell?
Who's going to hell?
Out of the two of us.
You are.
Will you just read the question like it's written?
Will you stop yelling at me?
Oh, come
And
on.
Can we?
You're not good enough to go off script.
Wow.
Oh,
Hey, you're not good enough to be my friend. Because you're very, very hurtful.
Virginia all of a sudden
Witch.
sizing herself up against Jay.
Yeah, I can tell you I'm more kinder than Virginia. That's for damn sure. She's more mean. Yes. Do you have a better or worse chance of going to heaven than Denny's?
Better or worse chance of going to heaven if you ascribe by a certain religion's guidelines, then it would say that I have a better chance of going to heaven. But it's all about what your personal beliefs are. So according to my faith, then I would think because I go and I subscribe to, I'm not sure that Denny's does. My religion would say that I do, but that's if you believe the precepts of my religion. So there you go.
What do you think?
Very slippery answer.
That's a good answer.
He sounds like a politician.
He is ready to run for office.
Future mayor of West Palm.
A couple of his answers are very mayor-like, very politician. It's the hair.
Yeah.
That was not a very,
Hair.
It wasn't a good question. of
Mayor
mine.
Hair.
Yeah. Okay, final question here. Me sizing myself up against Denny's here. Better, worse, more or less.
I'm sizing myself up against myself, and that was a bad question to ask. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Pumpkin. Don't beat yourself up. I'll do that.
Don't come.
I got it. I got this.
Don't try to take my job. Sit down and shut up.
See, I fall on this sword, and it even makes her meaner.
yeah.
Like, you're such a
She
bully.
twists it
God,
while you're
she's
laying on it,
Such
yeah.
a real life villain.
You
is.
love it.
She's terrible.
Not love it.
Okay, final question here, Virginia.
Kevin, are you better or worse in bed than Denny's? And explain.
Yeah.
Denny's brings that heat.
Yeah,
How do
Denny's.
you know?
I just know my boy.
Denny's with the two-tone. He's actually still working on the skill set. Denny's, without a doubt, would probably be better in the sack than I would. He would bring all. He's probably studied like different angles, and he's probably got all these kind of like. He's probably got mood lighting to a different level.
Yeah.
Denny, did you
Yeah.
bring geometry in the bedroom?
I've been known to dabble in the sexual arts.
Yes.
Funny enough, Dennys is surprisingly flexible.
Yeah, oddly enough, I feel Denny's probably has some.
Prove it.
He probably has some kind of like tantric knowledge or something. So, yeah, I would say Denny's on that. Okay, Denny's, you're off the hot seat. So am I. We can chalk us down. I've now sized myself up against Denny's here, and better, worse, or more, or
You
less.
did great.
He did so good.